that was my start point. Wind is blowing in hard from the west. I got blown down the tunnel, but it's beautiful. I'll take you with me to the end of my walk. This is Madalena del Mar. If you've seen any of my videos before, you'll know that. It's banana land. I don't know whether you can see it from here, but right the way, 2/3 of the way up that mountain. Then there's been rock falls, so there is none. And then back into banana growth there. It's a hell of a hill, isn't it? All basalt columns and red clay. So the consequence is, as I've mentioned before, rock falls and mudslides. So much as it's beautiful down here, it wouldn't be on my list of places to live. I think there's quite a few abandoned houses along here. It's really strange coastline as well, colour-wise. Can you see the bright green on the rocks? In some places it looks like they've got lawns on them. Date palms. This little road is on the tourist track. I think the coach drivers must have a deal going on with the cafe owner just along here, which is a very good fish restaurant in the evening. But I don't know what on earth they show the tourists here, because apart from that one cafe and what you can see, there's some new houses I haven't spotted before, the church and the valley. There is a banana processing plant up there, but I can't imagine that's very exciting. It's bring your bananas here and we'll sell them for you place. Whew. Gosh, that's a massive piece of driftwood down there. It's like a tree. It is a tree. Huge. I like to get to the end of here before I call my taxi to take me back up the hill, because, well, if I called him now, I might not get the whole 10Ks in. And I'm determined this week not to miss my 50k target by 1 kilometre. How irritating. The locals will come with chainsaws and chop up all the driftwood. You see them collecting it into tidy piles there. Apparently it burns really, really well, so they use it as heating fuel. God, there's loads of it. That one looks like a giant molar. That's the fish restaurant. All the tourists inside having their coffee. The driver expecting his kickback from the cafe owner, I suspect. And just along here, I took a still photograph of this the other day. Santa's still there on the beach, waiting to be served from the other cafe. This has turned, since the new tunnel's gone through, this strip along here has turned into cafe land. Lots of places that were just houses are now cafes. Oh, you might not see Santa because he's into the sun. There he is. Didn't they serve you yet, Santa? Shame. Wow. I have to say I'm a bit pooped. Bom dia, senhora.
Bom dia.
Whoa. There's even bamboo growing on the beach down here now. I think there's a freshwater outlet here, which comes down. Yeah, you can see up on the mountain. You can see the wet stain where, when we've had rain, there's waterfalls there. So it's channeled down here, straight out into the sea. But of course, it brings soil with it, and non-beachy plants start to grow there. Castor oil plants, morning glory, and bamboo. Whew. This particular part of my walk, it is flat, and today it's quite cool, but usually this is really hot here. Ooh, somebody remembering a loved one for Christmas. Lots of candles lit. Ooh. There's some really cute houses here. I mean, I guess at one time this is where they kept their animals and servants' lodgings, these little gatehouses. But as you can see, it's only the gatehouse that exists now for one of them with the blue shutters. The other one has the big kinta. But I think since the big rock fall at the back, they don't live there anymore. Yeah, animals under and house servants over in the gatehouse. More castor oil plants. Every single bit of that plant is poisonous. I don't know why there's not a campaign to get rid of them. More walkers coming towards me. And there. Wow. There's lots of dips in this pavement. By the time I've done my 10 kilometres, and I'm very nearly there now, going down those dips is quite painful. In fact, my knees are saying, please don't do that. It's got to be done. Look at the sea. You see how it changes colour out there. And those little white horses. According to the forecast, they're going to be galloping this afternoon. High winds and rain predicted. Oh God, I hope it's not too bad. Says she, who's hardly seen rain for 12 months. Not even in the UK. I went to the UK in the summer expecting to see some good old English drizzle, and there was none. It was like a proper summer. It's the banana boys planning. Yeah, planning not to go right to the top, I suspect. Another dip. Gosh, that house has been made smart. I haven't noticed that either. It's a tourist house. It was very old-fashioned until recently. How come I haven't noticed that? I must have my head down, charging along, not seeing things. Whew. That's my sign at the end. When I get to that sign, that's when I can call my cab. Whew. The dip. This road is really quiet, I've mentioned before, because there's a new tunnel that's gone through. Right underneath those bananas, in fact. And this little road here, this no entry, or at least cul-de-sac road, is the escape route from the tunnel. So only used by local traffic now, this road. Even though I guess there's been quite a few cars this morning. I think tourists like to do it because otherwise you could go around the whole of Madeira and not see anything, just be in a tunnel. And pretty much when they build the bridges out west, the tunnels are in place, you will be able to circumnavigate the island without seeing anything. The idea is so that locals, Madeirense, can get from wherever they live on the island to Funchal, where the work is. Whew. There's another fairly new cafe just there. That was a holiday home until recently. And I think this is, eventually, it will turn into a tourist cafe strip. There's talk that they might put a proper promenade along here. Well, they might. I guess they got to find the money from somewhere. See, this beach under the stones is fabulous black sand. I like the black sand beaches. Bon dia. The boys out for cafe. And there's my road sign. Hurrah! So what happens now is I ring my cab, I turn round and walk back to the car park, which is just at the entrance of the tunnel, and I get my ride home. And you can spare your ears of my voice anymore. Maybe try a new walk this week and a new video, new places. Sorry we're into the sun, some of it will be very dark. There we go, one last look at Madalena. Bye, speak later.